there! I want to take a minute today and go through how I apply my Jamberry nail wraps. So, the tools I have here with me, I have a metal cuticle pusher, I have tweezers, my little Jamberry cuticle pusher, nail scissors, clippers, and a file, which I may or may not use, but I'll tell you how to use it. Before I started recording, I applied my Jamberry cuticle remover pen, let it sit for a few minutes, then washed it off, pushed my cuticles back with my cuticle pusher, and then I washed my nails and scrubbed around my nails with Dawn dish soap to remove any oil. You can also use a cotton swab with some rubbing alcohol, or Jamberry sells a nail cleanser as well. So today I'm going to be applying the July Style Box exclusive holographic wrap and Rhapsody. This is my back to school manicure, so I'm very excited. So what I'm going to do, I've already put on one. I just got a head start on you. I'm going to put on Rhapsody next. I'm going to put it on my middle finger. So I'm going to look and find which one fits my middle finger the best. The really important thing here is to make sure that you are leaving a tiny sliver of space on either side of your nail, and also just a little bit at the bottom. If your wrap is touching your skin, it will probably peel up, and that is bad news bears. So it is okay to have a little bit of space on either side. No one's going to see it. For me, I have really small nail beds, so especially for my pinkies and sometimes even for my pointers, I need to trim the wraps so that they fit. You can use the tape method, and if you have a question about the tape method, please just ask me. I'm not going to talk about it a lot here. But for me, since I've been doing it for a while and I know I only need to take off a tiny bit, I just take my scissors and just trim off just a tiny piece of the very edge of the wrap, because I know that's all I need. So just the important thing is to make sure it's not touching your skin. Okay, so I'm going to go with this one. And I'm going to use my tweezers to peel up the edge of the wrap. Okay, and using my nail scissors, I'm going to clip it about halfway up. Oops, I lost it. Here we go. Okay. Now, some people clip just what they need, and I try to do that. But I also want to leave enough on there so that I can hold on to the very edge. You don't want to touch anything that's going to be on your nail so that the oil from your fingers doesn't get on the adhesive. And some people can use your tweezers to apply. I'm not that coordinated, so I leave just a little bit so I can grab the very tip of it that's not going to touch my nail. So I actually use a cold application technique, and I'm not going to heat up my wrap before I put it on my finger. I just pulled it up, cut it off, and now I'm going to stick it straight on my finger, making sure that I don't touch any skin, but my wrap is a good size, so it shouldn't do that. Okay, and I have it just sitting on my fingernail, and now I'm going to use my cuticle pusher and push it down around the edges. All right, and sometimes I give it just a tiny tug on the end, just to make sure all the wrinkles are smoothed out, but I don't see any wrinkles really here anyway. So I'm going to apply some more pressure, especially around the sides of my finger and the bottom. And now I'm going to turn on my heater and heat it up a little bit. Just holding my finger in front of the heater. This is backwards and it weirds me out. So I'm just holding my finger in front of the heater for a few seconds. All right. Set that aside. I'm going to apply a little more pressure, especially around those sides and the bottom. Give it another little gentle tug. And it is adhered to my nail. So now I'm going to give this one 30 seconds, a minute to kind of cool off before I start clipping it down. So I'm going to stop it right here for a second.